How can we clear low bad karma? I feel so much self-judgment. How I learn to love myself. Thank you so much. Lord Krishna says in Gita, you cannot get rid of your own karma. I will do that for you. You just do your work. Don't worry about your bad karma. That is what a guru is there for. A teacher is there for. Don't worry about you cleansing your own bad karma of the past. It will automatically go. When you live in knowledge, when you are in satsang, when you meditate, when you do Sudarshan Kriya, why do you do all these things? This all can erase the bad karmas. Bad karma means what? Bad impressions in the mind, in the consciousness. If still you feel something, you say, okay, Guruji, I give it to you. Those botheration I drop. Take care of it. It will just go. Okay. In fact, every question produces only one result when it hears the right answer. When you hear the right answer, what do you say? Yes, I agree. If it's not the right answer, you can never say, yes, I agree. You will say, no, this is not the answer. But whenever you get the right answer, what do you say? Yes, I agree. Oh, is that so? Yes. So every answer is supposed to bring in a yes mind. If it's correct answer. Isn't that so? But if every answer creates more question, it's an endless journey. It's good, it's an intellectual exercise. But beyond that, nothing. Some entertainment value, that's all. But then should there not be any question at all? No, it's necessary. Intellectual stimulation is essential. Intellect is a very important part. Even in the most ancient scripture, Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna gives all the knowledge. Finally says, you think, discriminate, decide what is best for you. And then says, but remember one thing. I only say what is good for you and you will only pick up what I say. It is very interesting between a student and the teacher and the master, the dialogue, the Bhagavad Gita. Everyone should read it at least once in life. When the great scientists of the world, they read it, they said, including Einstein said, our life is transformed. Because always it was said, don't ask question. Religion, faith means don't ask question, blindly follow. No. The Vedanta or Yoga Vedanta philosophy doesn't say that. It doesn't shun the intellect. It says you use the intellect. Use it fully. But know that intellect is not all that is. The truth is beyond that. One step ahead of it. So don't be stuck in the intellect, but definitely make the intellect shine. Devotion and love is going beyond the intellect by satisfying the intellect.